Hey everybody, sorry I'm a few minutes late. Ugh, couldn't get my OBS to start working. So yeah, that sucked. Anyway, so I got the chat room up here and alright. So I'm gonna start a new game. But I'm not really sure where I want to play here. So let's see here. Someplace fairly with a lot of water. I like a lot of water. I like to make like you guys will notice when I am building that I'm very detail oriented as far as like beautification and stuff. So let's see here. Two rivers. I played a little bit yesterday. I say a little bit when I played for like hours upon hours. Okay, I played for hours yesterday in Blackwoods, and I actually liked it, but I kind of want to try something different this time, so let's do... I'm thinking about doing Diamond Coast. It's got a lot of ore, not a lot of oil, and something with a lot of forestry industry. I really like forestry industry, so... Okay, let's go ahead and start. Get this going here. And just wait for it to load up. And if any of you were wondering, because I know that some of you had asked me, like if you guys have not as great laptops and stuff, that if it will work good. And I actually have like just a random laptop that I downloaded it on, and it actually worked just fine on it. So even if you have just like a basic laptop, this game will work just fine on it. The only thing with that laptop was that starting loading screen took a little bit longer than like on the computer that I'm playing on now. It took a little bit longer to load up, but after it loaded up, it was fine. I had no issues with it, and it ran perfectly great. And so if you guys have like a, just even like a cheapy laptop, like I think it'll work just fine. So, alright, so I've never played on this map before. So, we got water way down here, so we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have lots of piping, which is gonna like really destroy our budget right away. Okay. So I like how we have a lot of forestry industry up here, or forest, you know what I mean. I'm gonna turn this into forestry industry at some point, whenever we unlock it, basically. So, of course, my phone starts ringing right when the stream starts. Figures, right? Okay, so, alright, in order to unlock roads, you have to draw a road first. So what I do is I just connect these two up like that, and then you get everything, not everything, but a few extra things unlocked. So, this is obviously your interstate right here, so at some point, I'm going to make this all interstate right here. I don't know if it's going to like wrap around anywhere. It depends on where I really expand to, which I like down here because it gives us more water down there. And hello Nishik, hello Create-A-Simmer, and hello True Kenze. Sorry if I totally bombed those names, because you know, me and spelling. Anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do just to kind of simulate a highway right here is I'm going to use these one-way roads, you know, just to simulate it, I guess. So I'm going to drag it straight out for like maybe 5 of these little notches right there, and then, right, where does that go? Right there? Let's see. Yeah, that looks right. And make sure that when you're using one-ways, you drag it in the direction that you want the traffic to go. So I have right hand side traffic because I live in, you know, the States. So, yeah, right hand over here and then left hand coming in. So make sure you always draw it in the way that your traffic is going. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And you can tell by if you go to the end of the street, it has these little, you know, one-way arrows right there. And then on this side, it's going the right way. So, okay. So this is my simulated highway, basically. And let's see here. Industry is going to be over here. So, and what I like to do is I like to leave a lot of like sort of space like right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 4-lane road and I'm going to drag it probably from the end of here. Oops. Like all the way over here. Well, not all the way. Maybe to like right towards the beginning. Right. That looks like I can go up here and I can reach the forestry. But it doesn't really matter yet anyway because I can't set that as forestry industry yet anyway. So, okay. I know, I can't wait to see the city growing either. It's like super exciting. I built a city yesterday and I think I got up to like 25,000 people, something like that. I don't know. But, okay. And then we'll go this way, and at some point this road will be elevated above the interstate there. But as of right now, it's not that important. We just want them to have easy access into the city right away. And we're spending a lot of money on roads, but you kind of got to do that in the beginning. So, okay, where is our best power options? Like, okay, nowhere on this map, apparently. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we got a lot of dark spots down here. You'll see that the estimated production is 8 megawatts in this area. You're going to want it to be at the highest that it can be. So in these dark shaded areas on the map, you just kind of move it around until it gets to 8 megawatts. And that's going to be your maximum efficiency with your wind turbines. You could use a coal power plant. It's pretty expensive when you're first starting off. I don't really think you're going to want to spend $19,000 plus $560 a week just for that. So I'm going to plop this somewhere where it's 8, which is like everywhere over here. Let's just plop it right there. Okay. And water. We need some water. I like to use the water pumping station. Okay, where's my water flow? Okay, so my water is flowing this way. So I'm going to want my water station to be upstream, because if you put it downstream, anywhere near your sewage outflow, your citizens will be drinking poop water. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so let's see here. It doesn't really matter. I just like putting it somewhere towards the end so that I have room to put more in. So it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, and my water drain pipe, I'm going to go down to the other end and just plop that in here somewhere. Doesn't really matter where, to be honest. I'm going to take my pipe and I need to connect the two up. I don't like, well, you know what, I don't care. I don't care if it's going into the water or not. That's not a big deal. So, okay, those are hooked up. Now I gotta have power to those. So now I have, oh, that one's already got power. Look at that. I put them close enough together. But I do have to have my sewage. So you just place your power lines anywhere in this little blue shaded area, and it will get reach power over there. So that wasn't as much power lines as I was expecting to have to build, so that's good. I'm glad about that. Okay. Now, okay, up in my residential area, okay, it looks like I might not have to drag it that far either. About to there or so. Okay, so let's just go ahead and drag that right now so that most of this power line is going to be gone later on, but right now we kind of have to use it. So, and I'll teach you, like, I guess, like how I do it, so that I don't have to waste money on power lines as often. I will show you what I do so that you guys can kind of learn if you want to do it that way. If you don't, then that's on you. Okay, so what I like to do in my residential areas is make it look like sort of realistic as possible, but also, like, you don't want to have a ton of intersections, because if you do, then your traffic is going to be ridiculous, basically. So yeah, poop water. Yeah, it is yuck. I have seen some other live streams where they have placed it like too close, and all their citizens got super sick and moved out. So, alright, so what I'm going to do to start off here is I'm going to make like a little, like, suburban area right here. I'm going to take just my regular 2-lane road, and I'm going to drag out maybe just like straight. Maybe, what's that, 4? Okay, right there. And this is going to be pretty much the only way into this little subdivision, because, like I said, I don't like having a lot of intersections where people are turning to get on and off. I might have one other option to get in here, but it's starting off to be a really small area. So, okay, so, ooh, look, perfect spacing right there. You see these little blue shaded areas when you're dragging out your road? That basically allows for, like, the most efficient city possible, and it's right up there. So, okay, I'm gonna drag that out to, yeah, I guess right there. Okay, so now I'm going to just go ahead and zone some residential, if I can find it. Okay. Alright, so here's my low density residential. You can either fill a whole area like this, or you can click and drag, or you can use the brush tools. There's a tiny little brush tool where you can do like one at a time. And just to let you know, if you guys fill in like one of these little tiny squares, a tiny little house will build there. No lie, it's crazy. Okay, I like using the big brush tool like this because it gives me more control over how much I'm zoning at a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zone right here by the power lines first, and so that way, like, if I were to zone over here, let's say, this power would not reach over there, and I would have to draw in more power lines, and that's really, it's expensive upkeep when you have a ton of power lines. So I'm going to zone like right